Are you sure we're allowed to be down here? Lila rolls her eyes. Kind of the perks of dating the owner's son. I follow after her as she moves deeper into the inner workings of the stadium. The hall's empty, but a low murmur of voices coming from just down the way. Besides, Lila goes on, you're his sister. You're practically in Nepo baby territory. I snort. Hardly. Sure, my relationship with Ian has gotten a lot better in the last few months since our dear old dad ran off to California with his tail tucked between his legs. But I heavily doubt that I could start using Ian's name to throw my weight around. Definitely not to be practically sneaking down to the locker rooms. We're going to get in trouble, I hiss. Lila shakes her head. No, we aren't. Ian told me to bring him his phone. He forgot it back at the apartment. She throws an arm around my shoulder, something that is a little difficult given that I'm at least 4 inches taller than her 5'4", giving me a shake. Live a little, Abby. Live a little. Seems like that's the mantra most of the people in my life choose for me. In my last year of grad school for psychology and doing my very best to keep my nose clean so that I don't bring any more hardship to my brother than I already have, it's not a concept that comes to me naturally. I'm more of the sit quietly in the corner type. It's why I don't have a lot of friends. I watch as Lila raises her fist to the slightly cracked locker room door, giving 3 heavy knocks before shouting, "If your balls are out, cover them up." And then she just blazes in. Ever since meeting Lila, I've always admired her ability to just run headfirst through anything standing in her way. This is also not a concept that comes naturally to me. Hence, I remain outside the door, lingering against the wall. "Brought your lucky jockstrap, cupcake," I hear her shout. She's met with an answering groan.
"Phone,"
Ian says.
"She brought me my phone."
"Whatever you say," she hums. I hear a series of loops then, assuming she's kissing him. I assume this because it seems like the pair of them can't be within 4 feet of each other without planting one on the other. And since I've been at their place every week for dinner for the last few months, I have been privy to a lot of kisses. Animals, those two are. Animals. I lean on the wall and let my head thunk back against it as I shut my eyes, letting the voices from the other room fade into the background as I mentally check off all the homework I need to get to tonight. Truthfully, I probably shouldn't have come to Ian's game at all, with how much work I need to get done. But I'd been so damned excited that he'd even thought to invite me. I couldn't bring myself to say no. Before this year, my brother had been more of an idea rather than an actual person. I hadn't seen him in 6 years, and when we spoke on the phone, which was rare, it was stilted and awkward and not at all flowing with any sort of familial bond. It's not entirely his fault, really. I never knew what to say to him either. With the weight of all our father had done hanging over our heads, having me out of wedlock in secret, dumping me on Ian's doorstep after my mom died, with the guilt of knowing that I'd practically ruined his life there for a while, it was easy to let myself sink into the background. Easier for everyone, really. I still haven't really gotten used to being out in the light.
"What you hiding out here for?"
I hear a very familiar, very aggravating voice say from my right.
"Afraid you'll see something in here you won't be able to forget?"